Hey guys, I want you to close your eyes today and imagine this. Imagine that you go out to your local sports complex for a run. It's a little past 6 o'clock, so you know that daylight isn't going to be in your favor today, and you decide to cut your workout a lot shorter than normal. When you get there, you realize that there isn't a single soul out in that parking lot and at that sports complex besides yourself. You get there and you start to work out, and you realize that you're getting this feeling of somebody watching you. You turn around and you start to look and realize that there's still nobody besides yourself there at that sports complex. You are indeed alone. You continue on with your workout, but that feeling still doesn't shake away. It's starting to get a lot darker than it normally would. So you decide to cut your exercise a lot shorter than what you had already thought. You start making your way into your car, only to realize that this feeling still is getting stronger and stronger the more it keeps on getting later. You finally get to your car and you decide to drive onto the usual way that you came through the one entrance. Once you get there, you realize that the gate is closed. No big deal, because you realize that there is another entrance on the opposite side of the complex. So you decide to make your way over there. When you get there, you realize also that gate is also closed. You cannot go around either entrance because both gates are designed in a way that vehicles cannot go past or around the entrances. That is the only point of entrance, point A and point B. So you decide to go back to your normal entrance, and you realize that the time that it took you to get there was a lot shorter than it was to get to the other side. That starts to get you a little more creeped out. But that feeling also of somebody watching you still has not gone away. You still know, or you still feel that somebody has or is observing you. You still decide to go back to the other side, hoping that by some miracle that gate has opened. And you get there and the gate is still closed. And the more you do it, the more you go back and forth, you realize that the time it takes you to get from point A to point B and vice versa, the time is getting shorter. The gates are enclosing in you. And you realize that the complex is a lot smaller than what you had originally thought it was. Now at this time, it's already later, a lot later than what you thought it would. And it was already pitch black, and you're the only person at this complex. And there isn't anybody there, but somehow that feeling of being observed is still there. Finally, at your last point, at your last trip from point A to point B, somebody knocks on your window. So you decide to break and you freeze. What would you do?